Now to the latest legal fight over the NFL and racial equity. Commissioner Roger Goodell is telling owners that the league does not have enough head coaches of color. That follows a lawsuit by fired Miami Dolphins coach Brian Flores accusing the NFL of racial discrimination in hiring. The league had said those allegations are without merit.
I think we're at a fork in the road right now. You know, we're either going to keep it the way it is, or we're going to go in another direction and actually make some real change where we're actually changing the hearts and minds of those who make decisions.
In a memo to NFL teams, Commissioner Roger Goodell responded to Brian Flores' lawsuit, writing, "We have made significant efforts to promote diversity. However, we must acknowledge that particularly with respect to head coaches, the results have been unacceptable." Goodell says the league will reevaluate its diversity and inclusion policies related to race and gender. One of those policies is the Rooney Rule, which requires teams to interview minority candidates for management and coaching positions. Flores and his legal team called Goodell's letter, quote, "on the surface, a positive first step," but said it's more of a public relations ploy than a real commitment to change. Goodell also said the league would investigate Flores' allegations that Dolphins owner Stephen Ross offered to pay him to lose games, allegations Ross vehemently denies.
This game, changed my life. So to attack the integrity of the game, that's what I felt was happening in that instance, and I wouldn't stand for it.
Brian Flores will get some clarity soon as he is considered a top finalist for the Houston Texans job. Last night, the Dolphins hired Mike McDaniel to be their head coach. McDaniel, who is biracial, will become the fourth minority head coach currently in the NFL. Goodell plans to give a Super Bowl press conference on Wednesday where he is sure to be asked about the lawsuit and the league's plans for change.
It'll be interesting to see what he has to say. I don't know if I'd call it a public relations ploy so quickly.
Right.
The fact that Roger Goodell even raised the issue, I think.
And acknowledged.
Now it's time to walk the walk. Now it's
Yeah.
time to do that. I don't know if I'd call it a public relations ploy right now. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Feels like a big deal for him to come out and say, look, it's unacceptable, the number of minority head coaches we have in this league.
No doubt. We'll see if change comes, that's for sure.
Yes.
It is time.
A lot of people pulling for Brian Flores, though, today.